pause everything for the Saber Roar. I'm Natalie.
And I'm Ben. Welcome back.
The boys' locker room has appeared to have been targeted for destructive behavior by gym students or perhaps spring sports participants. The school administrator said that anyone who can catch or mention any names are in for a reward.
It's been suspected that a few FHS students are responsible for the damages that are present in the boys' locker room. According to gym teachers, lockers are being kicked in. Some have been damaged so badly that they've had to been removed and replaced.
There's been a lot of damage, I guess, to everything. Like, all the lockers are mostly dented and stuff.
Also, there have been reports saying that a fire extinguisher has been fired more than once.
Anyone in there, no cameras or anything, so they think they can do whatever they want, and it's not. It's the school's property. It's not theirs.
Recently, the school announced that it is willing to reward $20 to any student who helps catch the ones responsible for the damages. So students, keep your eyes open.
Recently, the jazz band has been working very hard. Here's Marcus with the story.
Something that is hidden here at FHS is the talent of the jazz band. The band participated in the Bob Thames Jazz Fest at South Milwaukee High School. With 13 other high school jazz bands and 3 middle school bands, they had only 20 minutes on stage, so the band had to bring their best to impress. After they performed, they had a 30-minute clinic with a music professor to give them tips on how to improve. If you want to see the FHS Jazz Band, they'll be performing at the band concert on May 18th and their own concert on June 1st. This is Marcus reporting for the Saber Roar.
Great job, jazz band, and good luck next year.
In the last couple of years, the Milwaukee County Sports Complex has gained many more visitors with the addition of their disc golf course.
This year, at Franklin High School, a new after-school group is being created by our classmates.
We're starting a disc golf club for our high school because we know there's a lot of kids out there who like to play disc golf, and we like to teach some people how to play disc golf too. So if you're willing to come down, hang out with us every Sunday at 3 o'clock, it's completely fun. You just have a good time. If you don't have any discs, we can borrow you some because we obviously have a lot.
This club is extremely cheap, costing only $15. This price includes your own personalized disc and a t-shirt too. Right now, there are almost 40 people signed up to be in this club.
So it's a good time. If you're bored, come on out with your friends and have some fun.
If you have any more questions, please talk to Kurt. He'll be happy to help.
This year, one of the main focuses of Franklin High School's fundraising is going towards the Journey of Hope. Journey of Hope is ran by the Central Asia Institute, which uses $50,000 to build a new school in different areas of Pakistan.
One of the many fundraisers going on for the Journey of Hope was the coin drive during Spirit Week.
It was actually pretty well participated in. We had about half of the classes that did participate, ranging from just a few coins all the way up to 18 pounds worth of coins, which was the winning class.
First hour classes were asked to bring in spare change. The class with the heaviest container won a donut party.
As far as how much money was raised from the drive, we raised, just from the coins, we raised $270.
Great job, everyone, for raising so much money, and congratulations to Miss Giant's class for winning a donut party.
Many students may have forgotten about the rules concerning the school's dress code. Now that the weather is getting warmer, spring and summer fashions have begun to emerge.
What you must remember is our school's dress code. The dress code rules consist of
that a skirt needs to be at least below the fingertips. A top, any top, needs to be at least 3 fingers wide at the shoulder. A new thing that we've seen this year are actually the racer back tank tops. It's actually something that we're not allowing.
Punishment for violations include.
We usually do a couple of things. If we've spoken to a student about dress code issues previously, we will make them change. If it's the first time that we're speaking to a student, typically what we will do is provide them a change of clothes, and in some circumstances we simply ask them not to wear that.
So remember these rules while getting dressed in the morning, and save your summer outfits for summer.
With the recent economic downturn, schools are having to cut back. And here's Kurt with the story.
Hello and welcome to this special report on the recent budget cuts. I'm Kurt, here with Dr. Patz, our school superintendent. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Kurt. It's nice to be here.
Why are these budget cuts necessary?
Well, basically it comes down to the amount of revenue the school districts receive to run our schools. That's decreased over the years for a variety of reasons. The economy certainly has had an impact on that, but the fundamental reason is that the amount we receive to run our schools doesn't equate to the amount we've had in the past, and therefore to continue on with the current programming we have to make some reductions.
Okay. What are some of the budget cuts you guys are putting into place?
Well, we look at every area, certainly staffing, maintenance, anything that we can take a look at and identify areas where we can trim. Unfortunately, it involves some of our guidance areas, library media areas, and some of those things, maintenance. And so we have to take a look at all area and see where we can minimize the impact of those budget cuts.
Okay. How is this going to affect the school district as a whole?
Well, I think we have an outstanding school district, and fortunately we have staff in place that at all of our buildings and at all levels that allow us to be able to continue on just because of the way we do business. We have people that are very conscientious about the jobs that they do, and they do them well. However, it does minimize the amount of resources we can provide to those staff to make sure they accomplish those jobs.
Will this save taxpayers any money coming down the stretch? Or?
Well, it really doesn't save taxpayer money because whether you're a homeowner in Franklin or not, you're still going to be burdened with the taxes. The ideal situation is where as a school district we are able to increase our revenues based on our student count, which means that more students that we have come into the Franklin School District, the easier it is in terms of a tax impact and on our budget. And fortunately, we're seeing a gradual rise in that. It's nowhere near the extent that we would like or need it to be, but it is coming slowly.
That's good. Will these cuts affect students in the classroom?
Well, that's our number one priority, to make sure that it doesn't happen. We hope and sincerely believe that it won't. We think we can make some adaptations and restructure some things to make sure that that doesn't happen. However, we have to be conscious of the fact that it could. And if it does, we have to identify that and take means to make sure we correct it, because we have outstanding programming in all of our schools, and it needs to be maintained and even enhanced whenever we can.
What will some of the future bring for budget cuts?
Well, I think the horizon looks like it's off in the distance quite a ways. Just based on the economy and the way state funding is determined, it looks like next year will be a difficult year for us. I don't know to what extent that will be. But at the same time, as I mentioned earlier, if we get increased student enrollment, that does help. It minimizes the impact. So there are a lot of factors that would go into it. And hopefully we can just turn the corner on this and make things a whole lot better for our school district, and especially for our students.
All right, that sounds good. Thanks for joining us today, Dr. Pat.
Thank you, Kurt.
Now back to you guys in the studio.
Sounds like we're going to be seeing a lot of changes. Some very soon, some in the future, and we'll need to stand by to see how it turns out.
Well, that's all the time we have for this week's edition of the Saber Roar. Thanks for watching. I'm Natalie.
And I'm Ben. Thanks for tuning in.